timeless wonder that is 44-year-old right-hander Bartolo Colon, the three-time All-Star and Cy Young Award winner back in 2005.
With his fastball.
Springer puts it in play for Adrian Beltre. The five-time Gold Glover makes a routine play of it for out number one. Previous game against Bartolo Colon. And a swing and a miss for out number two. That's a top five figure in the game. And he's caught looking. Bartolo Colon matching Justin Verlander pitch for pitch to start this one. Carlos Correa leads things off in the second and wraps a ground ball to third for Beltre.
There's 203 Latinos, 203 Latinos in the major leagues of the 750.
And also had a surgical procedure on the hand that kept him on the shelf. And look at Adrian Beltre.
Oh my goodness.
It's like he's 19 all over again.
That's a dandy.
Bartolo Colon is 6 up, 6 down to start the ball game. Jose Altuve with 20 plate appearances, and that's the most by far. And that time Gonzalez couldn't lay off the 91-mile-an-hour cheese. And McCann swats a little fly ball to the opposite field for Gallo. And out number two.
He faced Richard Urena of the Blue Jays, born in 1996. He's faced guys born 40 years apart.
And a called strike three taken by Fisher. Bartolo Colon perfect through three.
Should be the backdoor sinker.
Oh, Springer sends a rocket back up the box. Colon knocks it down and gets him. And Bregman picks on the first pitch and hits a little pop into right. Two quick outs here in the fourth. And again, it's Altuve, little outside his means, chasing and missing. 4 perfect innings for Bartolo Colon in a developing story perhaps tonight. Got him swinging. And an 0-2 pitch that's swatted into shallow left. Gallo's got it, and there are 2 away. On a few hops out to shortstop. Wide throw, and somehow Guzman is able to stay on the bag for the out. We'll circle that one. If this no-hit bid keeps going, it gets more interesting, folks. 5 perfect innings for 44-year-old wonder Bartolo Colon as they perhaps take another look at this one. And it appears upon second look that yes, Guzman was anchored on the bag to complete that play. Here's his payoff pitch home. And Gonzalez bounces it to second base. Khalifa's got it, and there is one gone here in the 6th. There's McCann bouncing it into the shift. Khalifa's got this one, and he is 5 2/3 into it tonight. Bartolo Colon in July of 2014 with the Mets took a perfect game through 6 2/3 until a Robinson Cano single got in the way. He's got a rookie at second base, a rookie up the middle and center, and a rookie at first base tonight. Those guys might be feeling more pressure than Colon himself. And a called strike 3 taken by Fisher. Bartolo Colon perfect through 6. And as far as teams that are being no-hit, the Astros haven't suffered one of these for a few years. You saw Matt Cain of the Giants, the last to do it. Profar with a nice pick in the hole, and there's the first out here in the 7th.
All right, so you're in the Astros lineup right now. You see what's going on. What's your approach? What do you do?
Well, for one, you don't want to do that. you want to get right on top of the plate, and his bread and butter pitch has been the backdoor two-seamer. Talking about
backdoor to righties.
Backdoor to righties, right? Glove side. More teams are doing that to this right-handed hitting lineup because they are attackers. They're like predators.
Perfect through 7 is Bartolo Colon. We start the last of the 8th inning, and Bartolo Colon at the age of 44. This is the first 3-1 count tonight. And he loses him on ball 4. Well, we saw it there, Alex, and Bartolo Colon hasn't thrown anything straight all night.
And for Colon has been glove side command all day long. Backdoor sinkers off the plate, and then it clips the outside part. Starting that ball 4 or 5 inches off the plate and coming all the way back in. And then you go righties pulling the ball and left-handed hitters giving up on that sinker that starts right at their thigh.
First Astros base runner all night long. Now it's Josh Reddick, who's 0 for 2. And there's the base hit. Correa to the next station. Reddick to second. And the Astros, for the first time tonight, are in business.
And this is just a simple swing from Reddick. He takes a pitch down in the zone that actually ends up leaking a little bit high over the plate. And it's a simple swing. He's not trying to do a whole lot. He gets his barrel to the ball, actually gets around it a bit. And that's probably the only pitch that we've seen within the strike zone that didn't have that late run that we've seen with his two-seam all night.
A high fly ball into center. Tochi's got it. They're going to tag up Correa. He'll come on in and score. The throw's going to come into third base. Jerks and Profar is indicating that Correa left early. Yet nobody's obliging by getting the ball over to Adrian Beltre, and the run does score on the sac fly. Off the fists into shallow center, and hooking for Tochi, slicing I should say, as he makes the catch for out number 2. So far this year, with runners in scoring position, the Astros are hitting .213. That's the 5th worst in Major League Baseball. And I get it, it's early, small sample size. But again, these were spots last year where they dominated.
Well, and it's a little bit of what we've seen tonight against Colon. And obviously, Alex, you talked about the stuff that Colon has and the bend he's getting on that two-seamer, the deception. But there's also been a lot more chase that we've seen with this Astros offense that you didn't see a lot. You saw a lot more patience. Now, some guys on this team are incredibly aggressive. But overall, tonight, and what we've seen this season, is just a lot more chases out of the zone.
Well, it's going to be up to the Rangers bullpen now to keep him chasing as Bartolo Colon exits. Kind of gives a little wave of the cap to the guy that broke up the perfect game bid. A 1-1 score, and we'll be right back.